I have a 6 iron because I think I hit my 6 iron like 205. And I feel like it might, compared to the fairway, this stuff, it might make the ball like jump a little bit.
Oh yeah?
Upper blow with iron.
So like your upper body, it could be high hands. It could be a setup issue. Typically, when people are too like weight left, in order to recenter, you versus starting like when you get to the side, then you have room to go left, and then your body can turn. Because if I go like this, then I'm not going to turn down because then I'm going to hit it really far left.
Your body weight was
I mean, you want to, for me, I always think like, I don't want to sway off the ball. So I'll imagine like my right, I never want my right knee like outside my foot, so like I try to keep my right knee somewhere on my shoe. And then left shoulder, and then my left shoulder to my right foot. So like that, you know what I mean, like that. Because then everything, once you start swaying, then everything's like your impact is everywhere. しょうがない。
40ヤードのアプローチショットを which club you have?
I'm a 60.
60度です。
This is, I would say like this is a tough shot.
これもとても難しいショットだと思います。
Can't see the surface and downwind. You can, whenever, even for pros, whenever we can't see, it's harder for us to visualize when we cannot see the surface. So I think when it comes to these shots, we rely a lot on practice. Like you'll see us with the machines, and we'll practice certain shots. So like this would be, it's 40 yards. I'm trying to fly it 75 yards. This should be good.
Open face create spin.
If you catch it correctly, yeah.
Catch
the condition has to be good for an open face. So right now it's dry, so you can open the face a little bit. It's okay. If it's really wet, then you hit the slips. You know what I mean? Change the If you can't open it, a little bit more closed. Yeah.
You open the face, it will go to the right.
Yeah. When you open it, it obviously starts to aim more right. So you have to aim. You have to cut it more, or you have to stand more open. You have to pick which one. Yeah. Because imagine if I aim straight and then open the face, all of a sudden the face is aiming. So probably, in a perfect order, something along the lines of my hands or my arms, and then my shoulders, and then my torso, and then my hips. Kind of like a chain reaction, If I'm swinging my arms, like naturally my hips and everything is going to follow, you know what I mean? And then out of the rough, I like to take it like a little further back my stance, just to come a little bit steeper and make sure I hit ball first. Uh-oh, no wind? I'll change a little bit. I usually like to swing hard versus soft. Yeah. Because when you swing soft, if it gets thick, it'll shut your face quickly. Like that was 115 yards. That was a sand wedge. If we were in the fairway, I probably would have hit a gap wedge. I think this type of grass here in Japan, not always, but a lot of times, it kind of like you saw how it kind of came out with less spin. Yeah, I'll try and play. I had sand wedge because it was 115 to the pin, and then it was only maybe 103 to cover. So I know I can hit my sand wedge 115 yards. So I figured I can play up to the hole if it flies. And if it doesn't fly, then it'll be short and just too flat. Safe, yeah. I'll walk in a circle. I can see that it's up. So from the side, from behind, you can't see that it's uphill, but from the side, you can see. So I can see that it's a little bit right to left, and then a little bit straighter. There's like divots. I'll use divots as kind of references.
でもちなみに言わせていただくと、こ
Easy.
こさっきもやってたんで。
You can't say that.
Like 1 meter, like 1 foot.
On this length, I'm just trying to get the speed right. So yes, I saw this putt before, but I use divots and spots to like imagine kind of like the line of the ball. Like from here, I knew like it's got to roll left of this, it's got to go right of this. You can see this is like a light spot here. So I'll imagine it's got to roll over that. You know what I mean? So then when I turn and look, I'm imagining the ball rolling, you know. When I sit here and I look, I can see the spots rolling over here. How hard I hit is when I stand behind, I'll take the practice swing, like looking at the hole. So then by the time I stand over it, all I'm thinking about is the line it's rolling.
なのでここで実際私に入った時っていうのは、本当にどこを狙ってるかっていう感じで。